This is Canelo Alvarez versus Berlanga. The one thing I noticed in this fight was, and I've noticed this in basically the Munguia fight and also the Ryder fight, is Canelo's sharpness to start a fight and how good he looks. And I think it has to do with just the energy level. And if you look at Canelo here, he's in and out with the jab, but it's also his feet are working, like his legs are working. He's in and out of distance, so he's jabbing him here. Then when Berlanga comes, he steps out right back to the jab. He's responding right away, and he's still very, very sharp. And look at how fast he's just bouncing out. Look, his back steps actually pretty quick. He's gonna come in, and Berlanga has a problem with his guard. Is he tries to catch the punch? He tries to guess where the punch is coming and actually catch it, and that's a huge mistake, especially if you're not like some supreme athletic fighter or great hand and eye coordination, and it's just gonna get you in trouble, especially a guy like Canelo who hides things and sets things up and just throws punches just to get you to react, and this is what happens here. See, Berlanga See, the Canelo didn't hide this behind anything. He sets up the shot. He goes with a wide stance from the hip, right? Could be a body shot, could be the head, right? Canelo's watching him. It was Berlanga do. Berlanga puts his hands out to block the shot. Puts his hands out to block the shot, creating the opening. The opening was created by Berlanga. He drops his hands when the punch is coming. He sees the punch coming. He's not throwing a punch. He puts his hands, bad reaction, and bam, dropped. And it's not like, oh well, Berlanga could take Canelo's power. It's not like he's always extremely durable. Like no, he dropped pretty early in this fight. It's just how sharp Canelo is early in the fight, how fast Canelo is, how he's reacting in the fight that really makes him so good. That's why he drops Ryder early, he drops McGee early, and then becomes less effective. Now let's go later in the fight, and this is Canelo later in the fight, and he's still effective, but you could just see that it's pushing now. It's more pushing than it is like really, really nice offense, and his movement's a little sloppier, and he's not his legs aren't moving as fast. His feet aren't as fast. He's stuck more in range, right? He's a little bit stuck in the mud. You can see it. He's still a high level fighter, still a good fighter, very smart fighter. But he's using more craft here. He's using more experience here, and his shots aren't as sharp. So that's why the power's going away. So if he can't get you out early, at the second half of the fight, he's just more in the mud. He's just more pushing his shots. Against a guy like Berlanga, he's never in danger. He's just too smart. He's too crafty. He's where he's using his veterans, like two sides of him. At first, he's too skilled, too much ability. And the second half of the fight, it's just like he's too crafty, too smart, and he's just going to use his in-ring ability. But it's just pretty obvious that Canelo is stuck in the mud here. This is why his offense is diminishing in the second half of the fight. It's why he's not stopping guys. It's just not there. And guys get a little bit more confident of being in there because Canelo's just kind of the shots just aren't there. They're not as fast. Guys are seeing them and they're just not landing as flush. So it's a tale of two fights for Canelo. But with the level of Berlanga, if he stays fighting guys like that, he's never going to be truly in danger unless he just really